All right, so question 5 is really just a conservation of energy question. Importantly, they tell us to ignore air resistance. So that's the first hint that this egg is going to have the same amount of energy everywhere in its path. So it has, at the highest point of its path, it's going to have no kinetic energy, but it's going to have potential energy. Some of that potential energy is going to convert to kinetic energy just before it hits the ground. When the egg is halfway up to the highest point of its path, then it has kinetic plus potential. So it's really just transforming forms. It does not necessarily get lost from the system, and we know this because of the ignore air resistance part. So the correct answer for this question is E, everywhere in the path of the egg. All right, we're going to do 6 in this video too. So in 6, this was actually on the practice test, as was question 5. We're converting 1 British horsepower, which is a unit of power, to watts. So if we start with 550 foot-pounds per foot-pounds per second, we can write that out as such. We need to get rid of the feet, and we need to get rid of the pounds, as hinted by the problem. So multiply by 1 foot in the denominator over 0.3048 meters in the numerator, multiply by 1 pound in the denominator over 4.4482 newtons in the numerator. And our units can cancel out, so foot cancels with foot, pound cancels with pound, and we end up getting that this is 746 Newton meters per second, which is exactly equal to 1 watt, or 746